It's dog casting day at the studio. You've heard of how people in Hollywood watch the movies with eagle eyes, waiting for that one big chance which might come their way for themselves or their children. Well, a dog has just as much chance as an offspring. So when a general alarm is sent out for dogs, every size, shape, and description is brought in. Many are unknown, some are famous. Now here's Waldo. He had a part in That's Right, You're Wrong and The Life of the Castles. But believe you me, beginner or veteran, the master of every pooch thinks his hopeful has just what it takes. What goes on here? Come on, get up there. Upsy-daisy. Today the only studio pass necessary is a mutt. So on a selected location on the back lot, dogs which are just dogs rub ears and swap fleas with famous movie dogs. But look out, folks, for here comes Mr. Director. It's nice to have a well-trained dog around at times. Hey, quiet. Here he comes. The picture we are casting calls for two dogs. One plays the part of a wounded dog. The other a ferocious fighter which protects the smaller one. But let's go along with our director to see what we have on hand. And right off the bat, we run into a famous one. This is Rex. You know him as Duke in the Penrod stories. Remember how he scratched the shingles off the roof of a shanty to rescue one of the Mount twins? There's gold in them thar hills, Rex. But we have no roofs to de-shingle and no gold to be dug. So, what else have you? What else indeed? A dog, Mr. Director, which is the dream of every movie company. As is necessary in talking pictures, he is trained to follow silent cues from the trainer. You saw him in the Thin Man pictures? And as the dog angel in Topper Takes a Trip. You're right, it's Skippy. Mr. Asta to you. Let's see how he does his hide your eyes trick from silent cues, and how it looks on the screen. A great dog, but for our little mutt, we want something more sympathetic. Ah, gotcha. And here's the screen debut of Mr. Asta Jr., a chip off the old block with a great future, no doubt. But he needs a little bit more training. Whoa! Come here! Now here's Peggy. Pretty doggy. What? Ooh! Why, that's just one of her little tricks. She played with George Raft in Yours for the Asking. No doubt, but she takes her work too seriously. How would you like some bloodhound pups? Too bad this isn't a gangster picture. Pretty young, but they'll come along. We'll remember you. Now here's something. Irish wolfhounds. Experience? They were in 1,000,000 years BC. Beautiful, but we'd like to find something a little less aristocratic. Choosy, these movie directors. Wait a minute. Maybe this won't do. One nice thing about a Chihuahua, he's so small, he gets on the fleas instead of the fleas getting on him. Donnie, by the way, was the subject of the song My Chihuahua, sung by Joan Bennett in the house across the bay. We haven't had much luck yet, but get ready for some action, for this next trainer has brought a whole kennel along. And first on the list is Vaughn. He was in The Hound of the Baskervilles, Wuthering Heights, Gold is Where You Find It, and many others. So what? Wait till you see me. Vaughn is really just a softy at heart. He knows all sorts of cute little tricks and is directed by silent cues. A well-trained dog like this is easily taught new tricks. Ah, that's old stuff. Come on, let me show them something good. Well, old or new, he'll do for the fighter. Give him a script. Haven't you got that clunk straightened out yet? Now here's a prospect for the other part. Hey, boss, what about me? That's right up my alley. One moment, please. Hank is next. He is a champ at taking silent cues. Just watch him. Instant obedience and under control at all times. And that's the kind of a dog you want when you have a new part for him to learn. What about Whiskers? He's an old-timer in the Hopalong Cassidy series. That, my friends, is me. Now get an eyeful. Suppose Whiskers is on the roof of the farmhouse as the villain creeps past. That's pretty good, but we'll look around and see what else there is. And right here is a real salesman. Yes, sir. He really puts his heart into his work. An amateur, no doubt, but he has a cute dog. Amateur? Friends, this is Corky, veteran of Hawaii Calls, Snatch, and Theodora Goes Wild. You should have the money this kid has earned with his pooch. Too bad we haven't a part for some howling or flea scratching. Mister, this dog can do anything. Well, almost anything. Uh-oh, he's in again. But you might as well start getting him down off of there. The parts are all filled. For Corky, as the other script. So in kennel and backyard, training starts. A script is seldom written around the tricks a dog knows, but rather the dog must learn the part called for in the story. Vaughn's part in the picture is to attack a man who has shot his pal Corky. So Vaughn must be taught to enact a realistic fight, but to do it gently. For after all, the actor wants to come out of it in one piece. And these are Vaughn's real teeth. While Vaughn goes through his training step by step, Corky too is going to school. His part is to fall over and crawl away as if badly hurt. First, he learns to crawl. And then, by patient repetition and reward, he is taught to do the crawl with one leg doubled under him. In the other camp, Vaughn is learning fast. After practicing on a rag for a few days, the trainer's arm is substituted for the rag. And here's hoping Vaughn doesn't get excited and clamp down. Training of this sort takes many days, because a dog can only be worked for 30 minutes twice a day, or he loses interest. However, a dog which has been taught other tricks will learn faster than a beginner, for they have already learned obedience and attention. Another thing, a dog must not appear to be cowed or frightened, so in training they are never hurt, but results are obtained by giving rewards, and the dog looks and acts as if he is anxious to play his part. So the big day arrives, and the fight scene is to be staged. The production unit is set up on location, and we're ready to go. So let's look on while the scene is made. All right, here we go. This is a take. Quiet, please. Action! That's it. Wrap it up. Well, that's over. I hope we're still friends, boss. There it is. All of that choosing and training for a scene which lasted about 1 minute. And the production unit moves on to the next take. There was a time when the glory of having his dog in a picture was a grand thrill. But that's old stuff now. And the real joy comes with the first fan letter. But you don't savvy this fan mail business, do you, Corky? Well, that's part of being a famous movie dog.